Hi, Buck. Hey, good morning, everybody. How you guys doing today? Coming to you from Brittany's Cafe. I'm getting ready to start feeding everybody here. So I figured I'd do it now. We've been really busy this morning, which is good. So I wanted to talk to you about a few things. Kind of keep you high, Buck. First off, we talk about every once in a while doing a misfit that I can tell you guys about. And since you're just front and center, for everybody that doesn't know, this is Buck. Buck was very horribly abused. From what I understand, if I'm not mistaken, came from Philadelphia. A bunch of teens were beating on him. What the fuck is wrong with this generation? I don't know. But anyway, actually it's everywhere. It's not just kids. It's people are bad all over. People are good all over. I know. And Buck is a pain in the ass all over, right, Buck? Tommy Chong, you're not gonna let me work with this. Hey, Rita, baby. So I got them all here, distracting the hell out of me. Couple things I wanted to talk about. And again, I'm just trying to give you guys day-to-day stuff. You know how we operate, things that work around here and all that. Can I have my hand back? I can't sit down with you because you're obnoxious. Anyway, so yes, Buck was beaten really badly. When he first got here, Thor went with me to get him. Thor did awesome. Buck tried to bite me 3 or 4 times getting out of the car. But he took to me right away. And those of you that have been around for a long time, you saw the pictures and videos. Man, he hated Connie and everybody else. And I don't mean that for any reason other than he just, I think when they start to trust, they just trust that first person. They can't trust everybody. And once they get the trust from the first person, come here, Tiny Terror. Tiny's down here helping me out today too. He's taking on his Thor role, just kind of going through the whole house with me now. He is mobile. But anyway, I feel like when they first start to trust you, they don't just trust the whole world. They've got to get that good feeling from that one person first, and then the support group around them, and slowly come out of the shell. And that's what Buck has done over the years. Tommy, both of you guys are obnoxious and annoying. And to the point where, like when I first had Buck, you could not touch his lower back. And you can see he's a little, even with me, I never broke his trust. I pushed him past his limits, but I don't break his trust. So when I first got him, and he let me pet him, I go down to here and I'd see him start to flinch, or maybe a little tiny teeth, and I'd stop. I didn't show fear, but I'd go ahead and stop. And then over time, I got to the point where I could get him like this, and I could hold him and scratch him and love him and rub him. I'm trying to actually piss him off, see if he's got any limits with me anymore, but I don't think he does. I don't think he does he? I know. And anyway, he's just been a delight for everybody later. Or recently, I should say. Everybody, he's been so good at coming around. He treats everybody beautifully now, not just me. And hi, Tiny. And he also suffers, we think it's from his injuries, but he does suffer. Man, it's not time to eat yet. Sorry, I have a blind and deaf dog wandering around where I'm preparing the food, and I've dropped a couple drops of food on the floor as I'm plating, and because there's none left, she's pissed. Oh, these dogs, these blind and deaf sisters, they're so cute. No, now that they're out of their shells, they're freaking obnoxious. But anyway, so Buck has a problem with seizures. He's got I'm not gonna say epilepsy, but he does have seizures, so he's on phenobarb. The good thing is that we get him tested every 6 months, and he has not had to increase his phenobarbital. And we also give him our gummies every morning. That has helped out a lot. He was having breakthrough seizures even at the amount that we give him of the phenobarb from the start. But the moment we started giving the CBD to him, because we put it in their food a little bit, and also he specifically, along with Roddy and Starler, because they have seizures, he gets a gummy every morning. And I can't tell you, honestly, I can't remember last time Buck had a breakthrough seizure, which is awesome. So I think we found something to kind of keep it under control. And the only thing you have to worry about phenobarb is you have to worry about their liver enzymes. So we get them tested every 6 months, and his has not risen at all. He's in good shape because that can take their liver out. But then again, I feel like it's also, if you're eating shitty food, and I know this is going to be a quick plug on our stuff, but if you're eating crappy food, just like with humans, with full of chemicals and processed shit and no nutrients, that any other condition you have is going to be exacerbated. I think that's pretty accurate, it doesn't seem to take a rocket science to figure that shit out. So I believe that we've set him up for such complete success because he can eat healthy food, and he has his medicine, and then also the CBD, and all our supplements on it, and he's really thriving. I mean, honestly, they all are. So this is Buck, my obnoxious little man. Yeah. See, I can't even push you off anymore. So I got the thing working. So now something I want to show you guys, and you probably can't see it. This pad goes down at night in here, and I purposely left it down today. And you might see some poop stains on it. Of course, we're going to watch it. And for the most part, even the blind and deaf girls, they use this thing. What I wanted to show you about this system is, as you can see, you guys have noticed, we have these fire hydrants. And we place them in the past. A lot of those gray pads we had to place them on the outside corners. Well, what are these fire hydrants actually for? They're not paperweights to hold the corners down, which unfortunately is what we had to do. They're meant for a target. And what I don't think you can see it very well, but this thing is completely yellow right around it, which means this target is working. They're not peeing on corners, they're not peeing, on cots, they're not peeing on the couch, they're peeing in the center of this. So I can tell you from a lot of personal experience, this actually works. So I just wanted to show you guys that. We had, we don't have these up on the wish list now, and I'm about to take the pads down soon. We're getting close to the amount that we need, that I feel comfortable throughout the house, that we can transfer, that even if a washing machine broke down, we can get 2 to 3 days out of them, as far as fresh ones, before needing it. So yeah, I think we're good. But I want to show you guys that. This is one of the things we just came up with, and of course these things don't fold up like those gray pads do, so they stay out and lay down perfectly, even after washing. So they've been great. If I sit down, Buck, are you gonna be a pain in the ass again? So next thing I want to talk about, guys, is my videos. A lot of you are asking me, Bobby. Somebody else told me this, and so I'm gonna and I researched it, and they're right. If you guys wouldn't mind, when you watch my videos, such as State of the Islands or whatever. Hi, Tommy Chong, come here, boy. There's my Tommy. When you watch those videos, they play ads through them. I only get, credit for them running ads, which is bullshit. I mean, it's bullshit for me. For you guys, you can just skip through if you choose. But I only get credit and money monetizing from it if you guys actually suffer through and watch it. So I'm not gonna beg you to do that, because I personally myself would get annoyed with that too. But if you find yourself in a kitchen sitting down, a few of you guys have talked to me like you have your morning coffee to these addresses. Well, take that time to go get a refill while you're ignoring the commercials. But I hate to say it, but we do get paid for that. So that every little bit helps, guys, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it all to where I can make as much money without actually affecting and impacting your wallets as well. And there is a lot of opportunities, as we know, out there through the platforms themselves to do this. It's just that it's going to occupy your attention, your time. In one way or another, they're going to get you for something. Whether it's your money, whether it's your time, they're going to get you. So if you can suffer through those, I would really appreciate it. You don't have to, though. Like I said, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. But I'm curious to see if the next time we do get something in from Meta, the difference between not telling everybody about that and actually telling everybody about that. Seeing if there's any real serious increase in the revenue. The next thing is, I might have something that might be helping us, you guys, on Facebook especially. It's funny, Facebook is the only place we really truly have this problem. I've seen it on TikTok a little bit. Guys, I'm serious. You guys are looking literally like fucking, what is it? You're obsessed. It's just, I don't mind you doing it, but people are gonna be like, dude, you're like dogs with you. Anyway, I've seen it mostly on Facebook. Instagram, I haven't seen a problem. YouTube, I haven't seen a problem. TikTok, minor problem. The scammers, the ones that come on the page and say, hey, join our group, the puppies and the adoptions and all this shit. And all they are is truly scams, as we know that they're gonna try to take your money. There's no dogs at the end of the rainbow. Some of you actually have been taken by them, I'm sorry for that. But now that I'm reworking my pages, because I have friends helping me, I think I mentioned that to you, and we're starting with trying to just get the nuts and bolts of my Facebook page and my Sanctuary page on Facebook and the Meta Business app, and I'll go into this on another time, how freaking confusing and Facebook has made it. And then of course connecting to Instagram. Oh shit, you're really making me lose my train of thought, babies. You don't give a shit, do you? Anyway, so I can operate my Facebook page, the Sanctuary page, from either my regular Facebook, which all of you have, or if you have a business page, some of you might, you have Meta Business Suite. It's a whole different app. I've gotten accustomed to using that because that actually lets you transfer back and forth from Instagram and Facebook once I get it all fixed properly. And it's supposed to make things easier. It doesn't, it makes it a lot harder. But anyway, when I go to block somebody on the Meta Business app, it says, do you want to block them? Yeah, okay, big deal, block them. But if I found out if I block them from my Facebook app on the Sanctuary page, it will actually request if I would like to block them or block them in any new accounts that they bring up in the future. So I'm starting to do that. I'm starting to review all my posts. Like I'll make them on the business app, but when I go back to check comments and interact with you guys, I will actually I will block everybody on that app, on the regular Facebook app, in hopes that some of these people are repeat offenders and that we can hopefully sooner or later take them all down. Not all of them, but I'm hoping there'll be a serious decrease over time with seeing this. So, and then the last thing I want to talk about, this will be our fundraiser weekend tonight. If you look, watch out, my friend. If you look out over here, as you follow me, because it does, our wall of shame, which is going to eventually continue around. Kevin is our, you guys know Kevin. Kevin, he's going to be our misfit this month. So I'll be putting him up this evening for everybody. And I've got his picture here. He's going to go on the wall of fame. So yeah, look for him tonight, and he'll be in with the misfits up here. Now, and just so you know, many people have asked me this. This is not all of them, and not all of them have passed away. This is just the ones that I've actually gone and gotten done so far. There's probably 50 to 60 of them here that I haven't done yet. And there's a few that passed away in the past that I think there's just a couple that I haven't gotten theirs done yet. Eventually I will have them all up, and it'll go around the whole room and everything. So be looking for that in the future, and I think that's it for today, guys. So you guys have a good day, please comment on this as much as you can. It gives me more ideas and information, and topics to talk about tomorrow. Questions I'm really starting to love them, even if they're redundant. Hell, if I say these answers are long enough, like how many dogs you got, which that's not one of the questions right now, but if I answer these things enough, I feel like a lot of people are going to get to know it, and knowledge is king. So thank you guys so much. You have a good weekend.